Hey friends, thinking about moving to Portland, Oregon? Before you pick a house, before you even fall in love with a neighborhood, before you even open up Zillow, there's one thing that you have to understand first. Portland is not one city, it's actually two. The East Side and the West Side. Before you walk into any new construction model home, bring your realtor, or I would be honored to represent you. Builder reps work for the builder and not for you. I work to protect your interests, negotiate incentives, and make sure nothing gets signed that limits your options. Text me before your tour. I'll make sure you're covered. And they are completely different. They're split by a river, connected by bridges, and divided by lifestyle, home prices, commute patterns, and even personality. And if you choose the wrong side for your lifestyle, you can love the house and hate where you live. I know this because I relocated here myself from California. When I moved to Portland, I kept hearing the same thing over and over again. Are you on the east side or are you on the west side? At first, I didn't get it. Now, I understand why it might be the most important relocation decision you'll make. That's exactly why I created a Portland relocation guide, and why today I'm breaking down the top 5 neighborhoods on the east side and the top 5 neighborhoods on the west side, including real home prices, common home types, and what life actually feels like in each area. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you fit in Portland before you ever step foot in a house. At the center of Portland is the Willamette River. The river runs north and south through the heart of the city and acts as both a geographic and cultural dividing line. Everything east of the river is considered the east side, everything west of the river is considered the west side. Even though you can cross from one side to another in minutes, the two sides feel completely different. This distinction affects housing styles, price points, walkability, commutes, school options, and overall lifestyle. One of the biggest mistakes relocating buyers make is choosing a house before they fully understand which side of the river fits how they actually live. Let's break down the differences. The east side is known for older housing stock, craftsman and bungalow homes, walkable neighborhood streets, independent coffee shops and restaurants, strong neighborhood identity. Homes are typically closer together, lots are smaller, and neighborhoods revolve around local commercial streets instead of large shopping centers. Many homes were built in the early to mid 1900s, which gives the area charm, but also means buyers need to understand maintenance, renovations, and long-term ownership costs. For many people relocating from California or other major cities, the east side feels familiar, it's creative, lived in, and culturally rich. The west side tends to feel more polished and planned, more suburban as you move away from downtown, newer in terms of housing stock, larger lots and homes, strong school districts in many areas. As you move west, you transition into hills, trees, and master plan communities. Many major employers and tech campuses are located on this side of the metro. This is often where buyers focus when they want more space, new construction, quieter neighborhoods, easy freeway access. It's also where some of the highest home prices in the region are found. And when you land at Portland International Airport, you're touching down on the east side, and just minutes away, the Willamette River cuts the city in half, defining the east side on one side and the west side on the other. Two lifestyles, one city. Most east side neighborhoods were built long before modern zoning, garages, and open concept floor plans became standard. That means you'll commonly see craftsman bungalows from the 1900s to the 1930s, narrow lots, alley access, limited driveway or street parking, finished basements instead of large second floors. Many homes have been renovated, some beautifully, some poorly, and part of buying on the east side is knowing what matters and what doesn't when it comes to older homes. Buyers relocating from California are often surprised by smaller square footage, fewer garages, older electrical or plumbing systems, fewer brand new subdivisions, but what you trade in size, you gain in walkability, community, character, long-term desirability. The east side isn't about finding the biggest house for the money. It's about finding the right block, the right street, and the right vibe. People who choose the east side usually value lifestyle over square footage, walking to coffee shops or diners, being close to community events, character over perfection. These buyers are often first-time Portland buyers, creative professionals, remote workers, couples and young families, people relocating from urban parts of California. Now let's break down the most important Eastside neighborhoods and see how they actually live day to day. Alberta Arts is one of the most recognizable Eastside neighborhoods for a good reason. This area revolves around Alberta Street, which acts as the social and commercial spine of the neighborhood. It's lively, colorful, creative, and community-driven. This is where you'll find art walks, murals, live music, independent restaurants, breweries, and cafes. You'll primarily find early 1900s craftsmen's bungalows and cottages with a mix of updated remodels and newer infill homes. Lot sizes are smaller and homes are closer together, but streets feel active and social. Most single-family homes fall roughly in the mid-500,000s to low 700,000s, with renovated homes and corner lots pushing higher. This is one of the most walkable Eastside neighborhoods. Many residents don't drive daily. You're buying into a lifestyle, not just a house. This is best for buyers who want to feel plugged into the Portland culture the moment they step outside. Now let's talk about the Kerns and Buckman neighborhood. Kerns and Buckman sit closer to the river and downtown, making them one of the most central Eastside neighborhoods. The vibe is urban, energetic, and convenient. These areas feel more transitional, residential, streets mixed with commercial corridors, bars, restaurants, and transit lines. The homes that you'll find here are condos and lofts, townhomes, smaller single-family homes, modern infill. Expect condo prices to start in the mid-400,000s while single-family homes climb into the 600,000s and beyond. This is where people live when they want access over space. You can get to downtown quickly, bike almost anywhere, and stay plugged into city life. This is best for young professionals, remote workers, and buyers who prioritize proximity. Now let's talk about Laurelhurst and Irvington. These neighborhoods represent the upper tier of Eastside living. They are known for tree-lined streets, larger lots, architecturally significant homes, strong neighborhood associations. The vibe is quiet, refined, and established. Homes that you will find in this neighborhood are large craftsman homes, Victorians, Tudors, and historic properties, many with original details and mature landscaping. Expect to find $700,000 and up pricing, with many homes well into the $900,000 range, or higher depending on the size and the condition. This Eastside living for buyers who want character without chaos. Streets are calm, but you're still minutes from restaurants and parks. This area is best for families, long-term buyers, and those who want classic Portland architecture. Now let's talk about the Mount Tabor neighborhood. Mount Tabor is unique because the neighborhood is built around one of Portland's most iconic parks. The vibe is peaceful, outdoorsy, and residential. Homes you will find in this area are a mix of older, single-family homes, mid-century styles, and view properties as you move closer to the park. Generally, these prices in this area are in the mid-600,000s and up, with premiums for park and proximity views. People who live here use the park daily, running, walking dogs, picnicking, and attending events. It's one of the most community-oriented areas on the east side. It is best for buyers who want green space without the city. Now let's talk about Northeast Portland. Northeast Portland isn't one neighborhood, it's a collection of many micro areas. The vibe is diverse, evolving, and community-focused. Home types you'll find are older single-family homes, new construction, townhomes, and duplexes. Now expect prices to be in a wide range here, often starting lower than Laurelhurst, but increasing quickly depending on block and proximity to amenities. This area offers flexibility. Buyers can find value, future upside, and neighborhood energy without paying top-tier prices. This area is best for buyers who want options and long-term growth. So, in summary, if you're relocating to Portland and considering the East Side, you're choosing culture, walkability, and character. You're trading newer homes and larger lots for location, community, and identity. And for many people, especially those coming from California, that trade-off is exactly what makes Portland feel like home. Now let's shift to the west side of Portland, an area that often attracts a very different type of buyer than the east side. If the east side is about culture, walkability, and character, the west side is about space, access, schools, and structure. This is where many relocating buyers end up when they want Portland's lifestyle, but with a more suburban, organized, and predictable day-to-day experience. Before diving into an individual neighborhood, it's actually important to understand how the west side actually works. The west side generally has newer housing stock compared to the east side. That means you'll more commonly find homes built from the 1960s forward, ranch and mid-century styles, two-car garages, wider streets, larger lots, master plan communities. While there are historic pockets closer to downtown, much of the west side developed later with modern zoning, infrastructure, and freeway access in mind. For buyers relocating from California suburbs, the west side often feels more familiar. You're more likely to get a garage, storage, larger kitchens, open floor plans, newer systems. But the trade-off is typically less walkability, more driving, higher price points in premium areas. The west side isn't about stumbling into your favorite coffee shop. It's about intentional living, efficiency, and long-term planning. People who choose the west side often value space over density, quiet over nightlife, newer homes over historic charm, schools and resale value, predictability and convenience. These buyers are commonly families with school priorities, tech and corporate professionals, relocating buyers from suburban California, buyers upsizing from condos or townhomes, long-term homeowners. Now let's break down the most important west side neighborhoods and what living here actually feels like. Let's talk about the Pearl District on the west side of the river and represents Portland's most refined urban living. The vibe here is polished, walkable, and design forward. This is truly a work-play neighborhood where most errands can be done on foot. The homes you'll find here are primarily condos and lofts, ranging from older warehouse conversions to modern luxury buildings. Condos generally start in the 500,000s, with premium units going significantly higher depending on views and finishes. Dining, galleries, parks, and shopping are all integrated into daily life. Parking is less of a priority here because walkability is the main draw. This area is best for urban professionals, downsizers, and buyers who want city living without the grit. Perfect. Now let's talk about Southwest Hills and the Arlington Heights. As you move southwest from downtown, elevation changes everything. The vibe here is private, quiet, and secluded. These neighborhoods sit above the city, offering sweeping views, tree coverage, and a minimal through traffic. Homes here are custom homes, luxury estates, and architecturally unique properties on larger lots. Frequently $1 million and above pricing, with view properties commanding significant premiums. This area feels removed from the city, even though you're only minutes away. It's about privacy, scenery, and space rather than walkability. This area is best known for buyers who want exclusivity, views, and a retreat-like environment. Next, let's talk about Hillsdale and the Westslope. These neighborhoods strike a balance between suburban convenience and city access. The vibe is family-friendly, stable, and community-oriented. You'll find neighborhood retail centers, grocery stores, and schools nearby without the density of downtown. The homes that you will find here are ranch homes, mid-century properties, split levels, and newer construction, typically in the 700,000 to 800,000 range, depending on the size and proximity to amenities. This is where many families land because it feels manageable, not too urban, not too isolated. This area is best known for families, commuters, and long-term buyers. Next, let's talk about Beaverton and Hillsboro. When relocating buyers start thinking beyond Portland city limits but still want strong access to jobs, schools, and newer housing, Beaverton and Hillsboro quickly rise to the top of the list. These two cities anchor the broader west side of the Portland metro and represent some of the most practical and strategic relocation choices in the region. Beaverton and Hillsboro feel more suburban, organized, and growth-oriented than neighborhoods closer to downtown. This part of the west side is known for job proximity, newer infrastructure, planned communities, strong school options, diverse dining, and retail. For many relocating buyers, especially those coming from California suburbs, this area feels immediately familiar. The houses that you'll find here are very different from close-in Portland neighborhoods. You'll commonly find newer single-family homes, townhomes, and row homes, master-planned communities, HOA neighborhoods with amenities, two-car garages, and wider streets. Many homes were built from the 1990s onward, with significant new construction continuing today. This means buyers are more likely to get open floor plans, modern kitchens, energy-efficient systems, minimal deferred maintenance. This is one of the biggest reasons families and relocating professionals gravitate here. Compared to close-in Westside Portland neighborhoods, Beaverton and Hillsboro often offer better value per square foot. You'll find townhomes and entry-level homes in the $400,000 to $500,000, single-family homes commonly in the $600,000 to $800,000, new construction and premium neighborhoods higher depending on location and upgrades. Hillsboro in particular often provides more affordability and newer housing stock compared to Beaverton, while Beaverton offers slightly closer in access and more established retail corridors. This part of the West Side is built around convenience. Residents enjoy major shopping centers, diverse food scene, parks and greenways, trails and open spaces, easy freeway and transit access. Beaverton has a strong food culture, international dining options, and proximity to Nike and other major employers. Hillsboro is a major tech hub, home to the large campuses, and continues to expand with new communities, parks, and infrastructure. Commutes are often easier for people working on the west side, reducing the need to cross the river daily. Beaverton and Hillsboro are ideal for families prioritizing schools and space, tech and corporate professionals, relocating buyers who want newer homes, buyers seeking long-term appreciation, people who want suburban comfort over metro access. This area is less about walkability and nightlife and more about efficiency, stability, and long-term livability. For many people relocating to the Portland metro, Beaverton and Hillsboro represent the lowest friction transition. You're getting predictable neighborhoods, modern housing, strong infrastructure, room to grow. For buyers who plan to stay 5, 10, or 20 years, this part of the West Side consistently checks the most boxes. Last but not least, Lake Oswego. Lake Oswego sits just outside Portland but is often included in the Westside relocation conversations. This area is for the affluent, the polished, and family-focused. The homes you'll find here are executive homes, newer development, and high-end lakefront properties. Typically, the prices here are $850,000 and up, with luxury homes well above that. This area is known for excellent schools, recreational amenities, and long-term stability. It's less about nightlife and more about quality of life. This area is best for families prioritizing schools and luxury buyers. So a summary, if you're relocating to Portland and leaning toward the west side, you're choosing space, structure, and stability. You're trading walkability and grit for larger homes, quieter neighborhoods, stronger schools, long-term predictability. For many buyers, especially families and suburban transplants, the West Side feels like the easiest transition into Portland life. Portland isn't just about finding a house, it's about choosing the right side of the river, the right neighborhood, and the right lifestyle for you. I relocated here myself. I live this market every day, and I help people move to Portland the right way with clarity, strategy, and zero guesswork. If you're thinking about buying, relocating, or even just exploring life in Portland or anywhere in the Portland metro, reach out to me directly. I'd be honored to be your local guide, your advocate, and your realtor. And if this video helped you, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Don't forget to download my relocation guide. The link is below in this video. Because where you live in Portland matters, and I'm here to help you get it right.